The Scream Kings are in no way responsible for any encounters with the paranormal, extraterrestrial abductions, eldritch insanity, hauntings, hexes, curses, demonic possessions, cryptozoological sightings, or any loss of sleep from listening to this podcast.
This is the Scream King Podcast. I'm Max George.
I'm Nathaniel Darkish.
I'm NJ Gallegos.
I gotta go where the cosmic winds blow me. I gotta go where no man has podcasted before.
That was beautiful.
I feel like I did that pretty well.
Yeah, like you're gonna win some sort of award. I don't know what, but something.
Some sort of very, very niche podcasting award.
Yeah, like voice acting within a podcast.
Yes. Yes.
Please. I would love it. I would love it.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. We, as you've already heard, we have one more voice on the podcast. Angela, do you mind reintroducing yourself for our listeners at home?
Yes, hello. Thank you so much for having me again. My name's Angela Sylvaine. I call myself the Cheerful Goth because I'm cheerful and I like spooky things. I write speculative fiction and have a whole bunch of short stories out there as well as a few books. I've got I like to write horror comedy, so I've got Frostbite and Cold Snap that we're going to talk about that are sci-fi horror comedies. And then I've got a YA mall slasher called Chopping Spree. And also got a much more sad short story collection that's Bram Stoker nominated called The Dead Spot Stories of Lost Girls.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
I loved your short story collection too.
Thank you.
I mean, a little bit of a bummer sometimes, but yeah. I mean, all best horror is, so.
I was going to say, the thing we love is kind of a bummer all the time.
I know, right? We didn't pick something that always has happy endings and stuff, you know?
That's true. Yeah, oftentimes we say the worse ending, the better horror, so.
That's true.
You could always make a, splatterpunk happy ending.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Don't take that idea. Actually, no.
I'm not going to.
We can co-write. We can co-write the story.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's do it.
Too late. I've already started a script.
You
Swooping in.
Angela, we love having you on the show, and normally after someone comes on a second time, we give you a new royal name.
Oh, really?
Or a
I'm
title.
excited about this.
A title, yes.
Yes, we let you pick your title within the Scream Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do I have any limitations? Like, there are any guidelines, or?
You just can't be one of the kings. That's
okay,
all.
Okay. Well, I think I've got to go princess. So,
yes.
I think Princess Sylvaine or something like that has a nice ring to it.
Well,
my liege.
Yes, my lady Sylvaine. I think we've only had a duke.
We've had some lords and stuff too.
We had Ray Wild / Knowles was queen of the angry lesbians or something.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's a different kingdom. We'll figure out the territories.
We're like an empire at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
I love it.
So you want to tell us a little bit more about your sequel, Cold Snap?
Yes. So if folks listened before, we talked about Frostbite, which is about a small town in North Dakota that gets hit by a meteor and it infects the hibernating prairie dogs with alien worms, and they rise and attack. And the two main characters, Raylene and Nate, basically have to save their town while also battling a doomsday cult. So that's kind of what happened in book 1. And book 2, Cold Snap, is essentially it's after the events of book 1, and the town and Raylene and Nate are kind of traumatized by everything that's happened, all the deaths and everything. And Raylene is kind of just shutting herself away. She's having trouble getting over the loss, whereas Nate is trying to just kind of like move on and forget about what happened. And he actually goes up to Canada for spring break, because that's what we used to do when we lived in North Dakota. You didn't go to Florida. That wasn't achievable. You crossed the border north, and the drinking age there really was 18. So it was super handy. So yeah, then she learns that a second half of the meteor landed where Nate is. So she kind of has to get over her fear and head on up there to try and save her friend from more alien worms. And this time around, we have more government conspiracies, of course, more infected animals, as well as people, including like spring break co-eds. And we have some helpers in UFO conspiracists. So there you go.
Yes. So my one question is, the Holodome like a legit thing?
Yeah, it totally is. The Holiday Inn Holodome was a real thing. They're not around anymore, but they were like really trendy during the 70s, 80s, and like into the 90s. So they were kind of dying during the 90s. But I always wanted to stay in one, and I never got to. So I think it's like wish fulfillment to make it take place in a Holodome, which for those that don't know is like a Holiday Inn that has a super cool indoor pool and like kind of tropical area in the middle, mini golf, like arcade, all that fun stuff.
I gotta say, Holodome sounds like the Danger Dome, but at a Holiday Inn. Like
Yeah,
the
doesn't
the Thunderdome at the Holiday Inn.
It's like 2 children enter, 1 child leaves the pool area.
2 middle-aged moms enter. Who will survive?
And who will be left floating face down in the pool?
And their weapons are pool noodles,
Yes.
Yes. And like the little the plastic swords from the drinks.
Yes, totally.
And the winner gets first access to the continental breakfast.
I would fight for that. I would fight for that. I need the time at the waffle station.
Yeah, me too.
So what made you want to continue Frostbite into Cold Snap?
Well, I kind of left it open in sort of an homage to like 80s and 90s horror movies, much like Critters. You've got like the eggs left behind, and oh no, when are these going to come back? So I thought that would be fun to do a sequel in that vein. And the publisher wanted to do it too, so that helped.
Always helpful.
Yeah.
Make
Oh,
the decision,
darn.
I will follow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you want to publish another book of mine? Great. That sounds wonderful. I'm in.
So one thing I noticed, right off the bat that made it reminiscent of some of these, other horror sequels out there was there was a lot less pumpkin in this book because, she gets left home. Was that inspired by leaving Jonesy, in Aliens back?
I wish I could say
safe?
it was. That's really smart interpretation. I think in
Then
my
yes, it was an inspiration the whole time.
Absolutely.
I won't take credit. That's super smart. But I think I was kind of thinking of it from the character's perspective. Like Raylene this time around is a little more gun shy, a little less gung-ho, and so she would kind of want to protect Pumpkin, was sort of my thinking, is that she wouldn't barrel ahead and risk Pumpkin. He was very brave in the first one, and really a hero. So this time around, she's giving him the day off. But we also have Trout making an appearance. So we have Pumpkin the cat and Trout the dog. So this time I gave Trout the chance to see what he's made of,
He was a very, very good boy.
He was a very good boy.
Very good boy.
Yeah.
I've never had an animal trained well enough, either like Pumpkin or Trout. Like, we would just immediately die.
Oh, for sure. My cats wouldn't come to save me. They'd be like sleeping or trying to eat food while I wasn't looking or something. Like they definitely would not be there.
They're like, get on the counter. She's distracted.
Exactly.
Sounds like my cat, Lucifer.
Oh, with a name like that, what can you expect?
Her real
Lucy.
name, her real name is Lucy, but
Oh,
she's
okay.
also possessed by the devil.
I see. She's earned the nickname.
Oh, definitely. So if you want a cat that doesn't listen, let me know. I'll ship her
Okay.
to you. Oh, goodness.
I feel like that's standard, actually, for cats, though.
Yeah.
Miles is a sweetheart, and he is perfect in every way. She is not.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you just got spoiled with like the perfect cat first, and
He
then
did.
yeah.
The devil.
No wonder. How is she supposed to live up to his standards? You know, she has to go the other way.
She never will. She's the worst.
He doesn't have a favorite or anything, guys.
Technically, the fish are my favorite, but Miles is a close second.
Oh, I see.
This is intense, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, should we just all start ranking our pets? Just kidding. Mine's listening, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful.
See, I'm fresh out of pets, so I'd have to start ranking my children, and that's getting into
Oh, even better.
territory.
Yeah, let's go.
Controversial.
That's why you only have one, because then they're the worst and the best at the same time.
Mm.
That's so smart.
So,
Everybody.
so back to Cold Snap. I'm curious, what was like most exciting about the ways that you got to expand the world and the scope of the story? Was this something that you were like originally planning on at all, or hoping for, or was it like, hey, the publisher wanted a sequel, and then you had to come up with really cool things to do with that?
I definitely had the ideas in my mind when I was writing the first one. I was sort of parking ideas of what I thought might happen in a sequel. So I kind of had some thoughts, but I think the most fun part about it really was being able to kind of explore some new fun things. So whereas I think the first book was a little more of a creature feature, kind of like a Gremlins or a Critters, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
The second book is a little more X-Files, I would say. So I got to really delve into my love of like UFO conspiracies and government cover-ups, kind of that idea of like you can have the monster of the week, but also the giant government overlords that control everything. So that was super fun because I'm a huge X-Files fan. So I kind of wanted to like wrap all that into it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I definitely feel like you did a good job of both giving us those fun creature feature moments, while also giving a broader and a little bit of a different flavor to the scope of the sequel, which was a lot of fun. So
Great. I'm so glad you liked it.
yeah.
I feel as if this may be me just, wishful thinking, but I feel as if you left it a little open-ended for even perhaps another sequel.
I did, yes. So there is in a perfect world, I would like it to be a trilogy. And I have some ideas for book 3, but it is not written. So we will see,
Yes.
Again, the publisher would have to want to publish it.
Wink, wink. Come on.
Wink, wink. Hint. And, I would need to write it, of course. That's a crucial element.
Facts.
But I think that would be really fun to do a trilogy.
And then we could have you back for Critters 3 with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I know, right? One of his very first roles.
I don't know if I can make it, though.
I was
Critters 2
concerned
almost
about
killed
that.
me.
Max, I was very concerned about you in this whole... I was like, oh no, he's going to be so upset that he has to watch another Critters.
It's okay. I've made my peace with God, so we're good to go.
And technically, I did offer Slither as an alternative.
Yeah,
So
is it? Is it an alternative, though?
Yes. Hey,
Much
Slither
more-
is great.
Slither's quality film. Listen, I will accept no criticism of Slither.
Of Nathan Fillion as a small town sheriff.
Yep.
Cody just has a big old crush on Nathan Fillion.
Oh,
Guilty.
Firefly originated.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
that's fair.
rewatching Castle with my wife these days. You know.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, that's fair.
Do you watch Big Mouth on Netflix?
No, I should though. It's been on my list forever.
It's kind of
Same.
funny, but one of the girls is like obsessed with that Nathan Fillion, so it's pretty hilarious.
Oh, okay. I need to move it up.
Yeah, it's worthwhile. I would highly recommend.
All right.
Well, before we dive into Critters 2 and Max's downfall, existential crisis, I do
Psychological
have to.
damage.
Yeah, I'm saving up for your therapy. Don't worry about it. You'll be totally fine.
Okay. Yeah, let me know, please.
I'll Venmo you.
Okay, I like this now. Let's watch Critters 3.
Yes. Yes.
And
So,
4, 5, 6, and 7.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think before we move on, NJ, don't you also have a new book out?
Why,
Shouldn't
thank
we
you.
talk about that?
Thank you for
Yeah.
asking. Yes, I do. Do you see that? She's just guiding me in, guys. Yeah, on March 14th, my novella with Black Hair Press, Eat Your Heart Out, came out, and affectionately referred to as my lesbian cannibal novella, follows a girl in med school who wants to be a surgeon, who becomes increasingly obsessed with her classmate with very delicious and gory results. So check it out, buy it, rate it, please get me on Netflix.
I've got my copy. I haven't read it yet,
Yes,
but
thank
I have it
you.
downloaded on my Kindle.
Thank you.
I think I heard you read a snip of it at StokerCon.
Yep, I did.
Yep.
I did. And the best part about this book that I want you to know is I let Nathaniel read one of the beginning drafts, and that sweet, sweet man actually made it way more fucked up than I even conceived of.
Perfect beta reader.
Yeah, it was great. So, yeah, please. Thank you.
Look, I do what I can, even though, you know, I may not seem like I'm the guy to make those kinds of horrifying suggestions. I sure did.
Yeah, I loved it. Like, I was like, how did I not even think of this? Like, I'm a pervert. But no, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
But am I really the pervert if he's coming up with this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, highly recommend. I've read it twice now, read that early version and the later version, and it is so much gory fun.
I would say, why can't I be a beta reader? But it took me 3 months to read the book that I want to talk about. Staying spooky. So.
We each have our skills, you know? It's just...
We have skills and then we have superpowers, and speed reading is neither one of mine.
I have a very particular set of skills. Okay. And it's unfortunately talking about Critters 2, the main course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Critters 2, the main course, directed by Mick Garris and written by David Toohey, I think is how you would pronounce that, Toohey, and Mick Garris. Let's talk about, should we give a brief summary of this movie?
I refuse to, so one of you three have to.
Let's see if I can. So, essentially, the problem is the plot isn't super well thought out, so...
Or
that-
good.
that was part of the problem. But anyway, okay, we're back in the small town of whatever it's called. Is it Grover's Corners or something?
Whatever it's called.
The little fake small town, and it is
I
Easter.
have to interrupt and just say, I stand my case.
It's Easter, and our main character from the first movie, the boy, has moved away with his family, comes back to visit his grandmother, who runs a daycare, and for some reason, when they discover these weird left behind critter eggs that are weird and lumpy and clearly not normal eggs,
It's
she
7:35 p.m.
Whoa, sorry.
Right now it's
Thanks for the time check. It's like
know
the
what that was
Oscars. For some reason, she decides to give these weird lumpy eggs to children for Easter without checking what's inside. You know, there's a little bit of a problem there, as you may imagine. And also, the bounty hunters from space that saved everyone the first time around have been informed that by like a really weird head alien guy that the Krites are still alive on Earth, so they need to go back. So they show up as well, and the Krites hatch and attack this town once again.
Yep. There we go. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah, I mean that did it. And like, okay, an Easter movie, guys. Like, how many Easter horror movies are there? Truthfully.
The Testament of Christ, The Passion.
Not Christ related though. Like, yeah, I liked that part. I thought it was smart to make it an Easter movie because it has eggs, so it's like a kind of a obvious association, which is, I'm assuming, where it came from. I mean, they could have tried a little harder to make the plot make sense after that, but
I will give
Or
credit,
before
though,
that,
like,
to be fair.
like and Jay, we barely got a Thanksgiving horror, right? So this was kind of fun to see a holiday not really seen in this genre film.
Yeah, and at least you guarantee
Where's
that
my
somebody's going
Arbor
to watch
Day
it.
movie?
My Arbor Day movie. Get out of here. And you guarantee somebody's going to watch it every Easter, you know?
Oh yeah, totally. It did not help my hatred of the Easter holiday, but you know, it exists.
See, I think Easter, excluding the church stuff, because whatever, they have great candy at Easter.
They do.
yeah, I like the little what are they? The Cadbury eggs. Those are good.
Mhm.
Just the chocolate with the shell, not the filling ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
all
would
about
agree.
the caramel ones.
Mm.
No, you're wrong.
Do any of you psychopaths like Peeps?
No.
Peeps
No.
are amazing, but you have to leave Peeps out for a good 2 months before they're good.
What?
All right. They're like desiccated, dried out marshmallows at that
I
point.
love an old Peep. I don't know.
Feels like an experiment now.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
very specific kind of perversion.
It does.
Oh goodness.
One other thing I liked about it being an Easter movie was the killing of the Easter Bunny sheriff.
Oh, yes.
Christ.
Like, for me, that was pretty funny that he was dressed up as an Easter bunny, he got killed, and then I don't know how he ended up flying through the window of the church.
Parkour.
I'm not really sure the physics of how a Krite, like baby Krite, like chucked him through a window. However, I did love that the bloody Easter bunny landed in the middle of Easter church service. That was pretty funny.
That was good.
think-
And did you catch when Brad yelled, his stomach was eaten out? I laughed very hard.
Because they thought it was something else. What did they say it was? Like a hunting accident or something?
Yeah, I can't even. A dog attack, maybe
Yeah.
they said? Yeah.
I think the thing it said it was a livestock accident and left it
Oh,
vague.
livestock accident. Okay.
Like a goring, a nice little goring.
Yeah.
Good old fashioned goring.
Yeah. The other thing, do you feel like this town, like, the people are going all out for Easter with their decorations? Like, who is that intense about it? Like, do you even put up decorations for Easter?
No.
Right.
And yeah, that's very weird. And I was also wondering that related to him going back to visit his grandmother, who gets like an Easter break. You know, it's not
Yeah.
like spring break or whatever.
Is he in college? Is he in high school? Because
I think
I
he's
guess
supposed to be in
this
high
is one of
school.
my gripes, right? But like, I didn't know
I think
how
he's
old he
like-
was.
I think he's supposed to be like 15 or something, isn't he? How old is he?
I don't know.
Once again, I rest my case.
So let's talk about what we liked about this movie. Okay, so I thought like some of the creature effects were pretty good. Like especially when they're shown up close, some of the Krites looked really cool. You know, they had a little bit more ability to move. You know, in terms of like their face moving without like the whole body moving. I felt like they definitely upped their game on some of the puppets, which was great. I love some good creature effects.
Yeah, definitely
have-
better than the first movie, I think. The Krite creatures were really good.
And I do have to give credit to the practical effects overall for the film. Were pretty good. Obviously, it's a B film. I would consider this B.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
it didn't have to go that hard with some of their practical effects. So I will what's the word? I will give you all that.
Concede.
Concede. Thank you.
I like the little baby Krites too. I like that we saw those. I would adopt one. I would make a bad decision, but I think they're cute.
It's like the tiny little demo dogs, you know, in Stranger Things.
Yes.
You'd be like Dustin. You'd be keeping a tiny crate in an aquarium, and
would.
I mean, evidence. You own an orange cat.
Exactly. It's pretty
Yeah.
much the same thing, actually.
I would support that as well, though. We can use my aquarium. Okay?
Perfect. Let's do it. Guys, let me know if you see any weird Easter eggs just lying around.
we
I
will
have
send
to
them
say-
to you in the mail.
Yes, please.
Those Easter eggs are the equivalent of finding razor blades in your Halloween candy. Like, why didn't anyone look?
I know. They look like dinosaur eggs or something. Like they're clearly abnormal. And normally an egg should either have like a boiled egg inside or chocolate.
Right.
And they didn't crack them open. They have no idea what's in there.
They have green goo if you did smash them.
Yeah.
And like, how long do they like gestate? Like, were they in like stasis? Like,
3
it wasn't warm
years.
enough. But why? Why so conveniently Easter?
And like, yeah, exactly. That's part of the plot problem is like apparently heat makes them hatch. But it just did it never get hot in that barn?
Right, like they're in
And,
Kansas.
why-
It's hot.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's just proximity to Playboy magazines.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Hormones.
That's fair. That is fair.
Guys, did you feel that little tremor? It was my eyes rolling to the back of my head.
Because you love that part with the Playboy magazine so much?
No, absolutely.
I never thought I would type the words Chekhov's Playboy, but here we are. But I'll save that for the cons.
Well, I think that you're very neglecting one of the pros, which were boobs.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I did not remember that from my previous viewings, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Critters 2, okay."
And I loved how the Krite, I mean not the Krite, the Lee copied the Playboy model from the centerfold, so there was a staple in the middle, a giant staple in the middle of their stomach.
Oh yeah.
And Lee had to like yank that fake staple out of there. It was great.
That part did make me laugh.
And didn't you like just the tailored costume too? That was just like very form-fitting, revealing, but also functional.
Yeah. Like they're apparently also good at making their own clothes on the fly because they change bodies so much.
That's true.
One thing I liked was I liked how the giant Krite ball looked. I mean, it was fun. It didn't make any sense, but it was fun.
Yeah. Agreed. And I loved when it rolled over the skeleton and left the like wiggling meaty skeleton behind. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that's definitely like the best part of the movie.
They're like little space piranhas. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Space piranhas.
The best part of the movie was...
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say the best part of the movie was actually the credits. Sorry. I'm here all night, everybody. You guys can say something nice, and then I'll humble us all with the truth.
Well, I'll tell you what, the credits did say that this movie had Lynn Shay in it. And I love Lynn Shay. She's so good. She was, in like the Insidious movies and stuff.
Yep.
But she played that, I don't know what she was supposed to be, like a reporter, I guess, or something. Anyway, love Lynn Shay. Love to see her appearance.
That's a good
I liked that it didn't have to sit and re-explain the first movie to me like a lot of sequels tend to do.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to avoid that.
I did feel like they didn't fall into the sequelitis as much as some other sequels. They did kind of take it a little bit further with some of the gore and the practical effect, which was nice.
Yes.
Nice, like in quotes.
Ish.
It was different enough from the first one that I wasn't as bored. Still bored, but we are.
So hateful. So hateful. Well, let me ask you this. Would you go eat at the Hungry Heifer? Because I would.
Duh.
That jingle was next level. It was probably like one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh, yeah. It's been stuck in my head all day since then.
And I loved the part in the Hungry Heifer when the Kreitz were like eating at the all-you-can-eat buffet. And it was very slapstick comedy, like the Gremlins bar scene, essentially, where they're getting their hair shot off and getting killed in the fryer and stuff. That part was
fryer,
pretty funny.
that was like intense.
Yeah. So that part was funny.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. One question I have. How many Kreitz per one egg? Because they either like butt off and like make more, or they laid more, but there was like an obscene amount of Kreitz.
Yeah.
I think it depends on how close they are to the Playboy. Clearly.
Yeah, my husband asked that same question when we were rewatching the movie. Like, I didn't feel like there were enough eggs to make that many Kreitz. So where are they coming from?
Especially the ball, like, they killed like 15, 20 Kreitz, and then suddenly it comes out and it's like a 400 Kreit ball.
Mm-hmm.
I like that ball.
Yeah, it was good. And I think I think it was after the part with the ball, but NJ, you were talking, I think, about just kind of the comedy portions. And I also loved the little girl running or like riding away on her trike.
Yes. Yes.
From the Kreitz. And just screaming. That was pretty hilarious.
It was like so low speed. And then Brad's hitting him with a baseball bat with like a golf club. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. It was very funny.
That kid, too, by the way. Okay, first off, she's a psychopath because she's like, oh, I don't need to go under the sheets. Like, you're just asking for something to get eaten, from under the bed, number one. Number two, do kids really move around that much? Because that alarmed me.
Plus, she put her Easter bunny by the heater.
Yeah.
She, put it on the floor. Who puts candy on the floor?
Yeah.
By a heater. Although maybe she wanted it to melt, because I'm jumping ahead to a con, but that Easter bunny was made of carob, and that really offended me.
Yeah, what is that exactly?
Carob is like a healthy substitute for chocolate that is, I think, made by the devil. It's disgusting. Someone tried to pawn that off on me as chocolate when I was a child, and I'll never forget it. It was a total betrayal.
Okay. So maybe that's why she was just like, whatever, I don't need this. So she just throws it on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm.
That is the correct response to Carib.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, kids do move that much, yes.
Like, that was a lot. Like, I was like, wow.
Yeah, just watch my children laying in their beds. It upsets me. If anything, they undersold it.
They undersold it. Well, speaking of some of the humor, so whenever the bounty hunters would transform their face and whatnot,
Gosh.
which the Freddy Krueger cutout made me laugh pretty hard.
That was funny.
No.
He's like, look at the centerfold. Look at the centerfold.
Well, and I will say I felt a little true emotion when Lee was killed and then Ugg lost it and he went blank face. He was grieving his friend Lee. I was like, oh, poor Ugg.
I know.
And then was secretly setting us up for him to become the big Krite.
That's true, yes. Yeah. I didn't really know how that worked either, but yes, it's a solution.
Yeah. I felt like it was, I mean, this is more the con, but it worked really well and it was just very
Plot convenient?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
Totally. And they called it out too. They were like, wow, that one Krite's really big.
And conveniently persuading them all to go follow our plan.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers.
I mean, they're right. Cheeseburgers don't have bones, thankfully. So they are easier to eat. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, your cheeseburgers don't come with bones?
I mean, mine don't. Do yours?
I need to have a word with my Wendy's.
Oh.
No.
No, that's a finger. Remember, sometimes you find fingers in
Oh,
your Wendy's.
yeah, that's true. That would explain those nuggets. Anyway. So, cons?
Lead us off, Max.
I'm just over at the Hungry Heifer just waiting for my time.
With his feed bag.
Why doesn't the town fucking remember what happened? What was it, 3 years ago?
No, they're like all in denial about it, except for when it's convenient that they all do remember when they're all joining, and then they all remember and do believe.
I mean, I know we're in Trump's America, but come on, little town.
Oh, come on, this is probably Reagan's America.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
So, the proto-Trump America.
When it started off like that, I was just like, wait, this is a sequel. These are the same characters. Did I miss something? Did they have their memories wiped? Do I need to look it up? No, I don't. It's one of those movies that, the plot is absolutely ridiculous, and I think they were just leaning into the goof. So if there was a problem, they just ignored it until it couldn't be a problem anymore. And they were just like, oh yeah, everyone remembers. Max remembers the most. But I want to start there. Anybody else?
I love how the breaking news story is apparently that one weird kid is back in town. We must follow him and get the scoop there.
I think that you neglected the 39-pound squash.
Yeah, this supplanted that on page 1 potentially.
That's intense because I would like to see the squash. That is one of my cons. Is we did not see the squash.
Amen.
Yeah,
Like, they could have dropped it on one of the critters. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, it could have been Chekhov's squash.
yes, that would have been perfect actually. Like a feeding frenzy on giant squash.
Yeah. Ugh. God.
That's how they blew them up. See, why didn't we consult on this movie?
I know.
Well, I was only 1 year old whenever it came out, so.
And I got the job offer, but I said absolutely fucking not.
He was a very, very precocious sperm.
Indeed I was.
Oh my god. Why in the world is it like the law that the sheriff has to be the Easter Bunny? Like the sheriff doesn't have other stuff to do?
Yeah.
Is this what my tax dollars is going towards? Because I don't approve of it.
Absolutely. Have you read the news at all lately?
Honestly,
right.
that actually sounds like a vast improvement.
It does.
That's
Yeah.
actually fair. That is fair.
If we could get more elected officials into bunny costumes, I feel like
To be torn apart by
we're on to
Christ.
something. Yeah. And then torn apart by Christ.
Make
Quote,
America be
unquote,
ripped
Christ.
apart by Christ again. Also, like, were we supposed to actually care about, like, the old sheriff and his dramatic return and all of that crap? Because, like, he emerges as though it's, like, the coolest, most amazing moment, and you're like,
What?
wait, why do I care about this guy?
Yeah. And they didn't say
back.
why. There was no plot reason to him changing his mind, you know?
Yeah, he just
And,
comes
like-
back.
Yeah, he just does.
Well, he had to do that
Yeah.
cool, like, spinning gun thing, so, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that was all right, I guess. The classic, like, draw it and spin it in your hand. Does that have a name? I don't know.
It should. The critter ball roll. No?
No,
Thank
the
you
critter.
for laughing.
No. The
Angela,
critter
I
ball roll
appreciate
is
you.
what Max's eyes do when he watches critters.
That is true. Why did the baby kite die so easily? I thought these were like very dangerous creatures.
But yeah, Daddy steps on an accident and turns it into goo.
Yeah. And he's surprisingly unworried about this radioactive looking green goo. He's like, oh, kids in their candy.
Shucks, it's Easter.
I mean, I'm not a parent, so listen, I don't know. But
Maybe I should have left that peep out longer. He's so gooey. It just doesn't make sense. Nothing about this movie makes sense.
Be right back. I'm going to go step on a Cadbury egg and see what happens.
Perfect.
Record that. There are certainly parts of the internet who will pay for that.
We can put it. We'll put it on our
Oh,
Patreon.
yeah.
Just me stepping on a Cadbury egg.
yeah, isn't there like some OnlyFans for that or whatever?
Exactly.
Do I have to be barefoot or wearing a shoe? Barefoot would probably be better,
barefoot.
right?
Do it both
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
audience both ways, I bet.
The VIP subscribers get the no shoes.
Looking at you, Tarantino.
Sign up for our Patreon.
That's what I'm saying. Patreon levels as you go up.
Oh dear lord. Also the dog eaten by the Krites.
Yeah.
I think, was that for shock? Was that for, I don't know.
Unnecessary.
It was. It upset me.
Can we talk about Chekhov's Playboy?
Yeah.
The silence there, and then
I just laughed so hard because like it like made a great point to show us like, well, I'm gonna take two things of beer and these, and you know, puts them on top, and then like it like dramatically like shows us, you know, one of them falling out of the back of the truck, and I'm like, this is gonna be plot important, isn't it? It's gonna be plot important.
Well, who puts that in their like truck trailer too? Like, put that on your seat. Come on.
Yeah.
Right? And so I typed, so like while I was watching it, I was taking notes, and I just typed Chekhov's Playboy ? And then 5 minutes later, I just got rid of the question mark. It paid off.
It paid off big time.
So are we supposed to just like believe that Charlie is suddenly much more competent now this time around? He's like suddenly kind of okay at fighting stuff, or at least was in the previous mission that we see them wrapping up, you know, the bounty hunters before they come back to Earth, and he suddenly is not very good at anything again.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Don't
maybe it's because
question
he
it.
wasn't drinking alcohol, you know, and then he got back on Earth where there was alcohol. So
That's true. Yeah, and by the end, I mean, they basically, I guess, made him sheriff because he had the badge, and I think that's all it takes.
Oh,
But,
is that how we're supposed to interpret that?
yeah, I think he just got to be sheriff. There's no like election or whatever. But I was definitely worried about that town. I'm like, you don't want this guy for your sheriff. I know he's brave, but he doesn't seem smart.
There's worse leaders around.
Well, true. Like we've been talking about. Listen, we'd probably be lucky to have Charlie, honestly.
Make America get eaten by Kreitz again.
He seems like
I hear that he's our next border czar.
Oh.
Oh, that dude.
Also, am I crazy, or the bounty hunters like very bad at their jobs this time? Like much worse than last time.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, they're just like firing their big extendable guns
In random directions.
randomly, not killing a lot of Krites, really not being very successful at all. Like ultimately, it's Brad that has the plan about that doesn't work, about tempting them with the burger feast. I feel like the Krites, if they're bounty hunters, interplanetary bounty hunters, shouldn't they have a better system?
Yeah, they seem at least 30% more competent in the previous movie.
Yeah.
Maybe they had experienced some brain damage, or the proximity to Charlie lowered their
Budget
overall IQ, or
Yeah.
budget cut. That's my guess.
Well, I think speaking of budget cuts, I think that they blew most of the budget on the final explosion of the Krite ball when Charlie does his Han Solo to the Death Star return. I think that was all of the budget.
But then I love that, like, just seamlessly some other ship just comes and picks up Bug and just off he goes.
I know, they don't really explain that at all. Like
an Uber, like a space Uber.
Yeah, totally.
What about that super authentic love connection that we got from teens? Wasn't that just like White Lotus level love?
Yeah, the tension.
You could cut it with a...
I couldn't stand it.
Well.
I need a...
Well, and it's awkward because you don't know how old frickin' Brad is, so it's very weird. All of it is weird.
I looked it up while we were talking, and he is supposed to be 15.
And
So
how old is she?
Like, gonna be a graduating high school, right? Because she talks about college, like applying to college or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so she must be at least 17 or something.
So Brad is
terrible taste.
Yeah, he's going up there. Good for you, buddy, but it was still very bad.
Yeah.
So Ugg turned into Charlie when they all thought Charlie was dead, and it was supposed to be some sort of meaningful moment, I guess.
I thought they should have kissed. They should have kissed. Why didn't they?
The two Charlies?
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
I mean,
that would have been something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
They
was.
had more chemistry than the two Charlies had more chemistry than the awkward teens.
They did.
I'm here for it. But yeah, I guess it was supposed to be a tribute or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, turned to him. Also, I don't know, just like I felt like there was way less humor and way less in terms of like attempts at scares in this movie. It just felt like they kind of forgot that this is a horror comedy and just kind of remembered the vague gestures that they made to those.
Yeah, totally.
Like, oh yeah, I guess we're supposed to have humor every once in a while. Is a bunny costume a joke? Is that a joke? Is this joke? Bleeding bunny costume? Is that horror?
I mean, kind of, I guess. Just not
That
good.
we're talking about. So I
Hey,
think they
listen.
won.
They did win.
Checkmate.
Although this was
Miss
the
Garris.
last Critters film that got a theatrical release I saw. So, you know,
Oh, no.
I think they kind of
Baby Leo didn't pull this or have the star power to pull free into the theaters.
I guess not.
He was young in that one, wasn't he? Like, he's fairly
Really
young.
young.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
He was like 15 in it.
Okay. Because I remember seeing that one, because that one's like, it takes place in the city, right? Like in high rises kind of thing.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah, we already complained about the bounty hunter conveniently becoming the Krite. It just seemed very plot convenient.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think that's pretty much it for me. Other than I want to know more about what is in their little porcupine barbs. Like, is it poison or is it just hitting like a pressure point and like taking you out? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
I think it's acupuncture.
Technically, it would be venom because it's being injected.
Oh, yeah, venom.
Andy.
Technically, it would be a venom. Shut up.
Yeah,
I
doctor.
went to med school and operate on people.
I don't operate on people. I don't have the attention span for that.
Oh, this movie, guys, this movie. It hurt. It hurt me.
I still had a good time, to be honest.
I mean,
I
I'm
did
having
too.
a good time now.
Yeah.
I was actually, I guess, yeah, my final complaint, I was just kind of bored for way too much of this movie.
Definitely the first one was better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, significantly better.
I think that
Uh-huh.
that's why they
Yes,
added the
it was
boobs,
better.
because they were like, this will help.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were right.
They know what we want.
More boobs!
So, how do we want to rate this movie? Let's talk screams. How scary is it, Max?
One.
I'm gonna give it. I personally am gonna go with a 2, only for the Krite ball rolling over that one dude and it leaving like the torn up skeletal back.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, scary.
I gave it a 2 too, just for some of the gore. There was like some decent gore. I gave it a 2.
I would agree. 2 for me. It's it's not too scary. It's more so kind of darkly funny at times, but again, not as good as the first one. I did get extremely upset about the dog, so that drew it down a little bit for me. I feel as if they maybe if they went more rated R, they could punch it up a little bit, more boobs, but alas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that like so many of these are rated PG-13. It just doesn't feel like it's the right franchise for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowns, I can start us off. I gave it 3, which is I think literally half the score that I gave the previous movie. So yeah, there we go. 3. I just didn't have, really profane little, Krites screaming things when they get upset, and that made me laugh.
I'm gonna go 4. I mean, the movie, it knows it's stupid, so it's kind of leaning on that, and it is definitely a movie that you could watch with friends and family and just roast the shit out of it, which I find very enjoyable. And it's got the slapstick, good creature feature. Sometimes they're foul mouth, which I quite enjoy, and I give it a 4.
Yeah, I was the same. I also gave it a 4. Just because I thought it, like you said, it's fun to watch. When I rewatched it, we had a good time rewatching it and like kind of making fun of what was going on. I found it entertaining. So,
Max.
Y'all are insane. I wanted to give it a 1, but I gave it a 2 solely because the practical effects I thought were fairly decent to some.
Critter Ball.
So
yeah.
you get a 2. Critters 2. I don't think anyone is surprised.
Nope.
I thought you were being generous, actually. I'm kind of proud of you. This is growth.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Don't accuse me of personal growth.
He's gonna be
How
petty
dare
about it.
Mark came up at one point and he's like, "What are you watching?" And I had to say, "I just have to for the podcast."
And I'm like, "Hey, honey, let's get some popcorn and watch Critters 2. I'm so excited."
Yep.
I'm
Same.
so excited. I'm from the South now, I is.
Yeah, I don't know what that accent was, but
I don't know either, but it felt right.
All right, friends, how are we staying spooky?
You go first.
Okay. Like I said, I finished a book in 3 months. It was pretty fast for me. It's called Deadly Animals. It's written by Marie Tierney. I'm on the quest to read some of the most deplorable books ever. I feel like that is my quest right now, and it has been for the last year. And this was on one of TikTok's like, "Ooh, the 10 scariest books that have ever scared me, and I can never read them ever again." I was like, okay, cool, we'll read it. It was very engaging. I really liked the prose and kind of the story. It's about a 14-year-old who's obsessed with taxidermy, and she will kind of take dead animals and take them to her little special clubhouse out in the woods and study them and learn the biology. And then there's a killer that comes to town, and because of her like profound knowledge of taxidermy and everything, she ends up helping the police officers figure out who the serial killer is. And it was fine. It didn't scare me at all. But it was an enjoyable read. I finished it, which is progress. I am currently reading one, though, called Hog, and it's pretty foul.
That one's
I was
splatterpunk,
reading it in
isn't
the
it?
airport, and I was trying to read it so no one could look at the pages because it was that bad.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gnarly. But I've also watched a movie called Strange Harvest recently. It came out in 2024. Director and writer are Stuart Oritz. And it's also about a sadistic serial killer. It's kind of that mockumentary whodunit, but it is very occulty and kind of dives into this kind of more magical side of the serial killer and what is he really doing. And it was pretty spooky. There's a lot of good gore, and the kills were really intense. If you're afraid of leeches, maybe avoid this movie. One scene that really hits hard, and I really enjoyed it. It was great.
That one was good. I liked that one. The leeches. Do it. You have to see it. It's so good.
I really wanted there to be a little bit more at the end, just a little more explanation, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Anyway, really good, really, really good. You should watch it. It is on Shudder, I believe.
I definitely need to check that one out.
yeah, me too.
I'll go next. So I have 2 things I'm going to mention. One is a book that I'm slowly making my way through. It's a big, hefty boy. It's King Sorrow by Joe Hill. It is so good.
So it would take me 2 years to read.
Yes. But it's so good. So it's a bunch of college students who one of them is basically in a bad situation. He's kind of getting blackmailed into stealing a bunch of books from the university library that he works in. But to try to deal with that situation, he and his friends find, or take one of the books that he steals, which is a grimoire, bound on human flesh, that talks about how to make a deal with a dragon, and they just decide, well, what the heck, let's try that. And maybe it worked, and there are unintended consequences. Really, really good, brilliantly written. I mean, I love Joe Hill's books, especially the last few novels that he's done, but this one, if I like the second half of it as much as I've liked the first half, it'll be probably my favorite thing that he's ever written, and that's saying something. The other thing is I went and saw Undertone yesterday. I was so excited to see it, and it was of all the horror movies I've seen, it was one of them. It was fine. Like, it does really cool stuff with like sound design. Like the sound design in that movie is great. Unfortunately, the story itself is just like the most tropey demon movie ever. You know, we're talking, you know, weird crayon drawings, playing music backwards, upsetting nursery rhymes, you name it. Like, you know, everything happens at 3 a.m. Every like demon trope you've ever heard of is crammed into that movie. So if you want to see, you know, the interesting choices they make with the music or the sound design, awesome. It's worth it for that. But if you want like really interesting demon story, this isn't it. This is all of the demon movies you've already seen, like all of them.
So I would be pretty upset at the end of it, I imagine.
I think you would be upset 15 minutes in.
Cool.
Yeah, because like 15 minutes in, I was like, oh, well, hopefully they like subvert some of these. Nope, they just kept piling them on. Yeah, I literally finished it and went, Max would have hated this.
I'll watch it when I can stream it, I guess. Then.
Yeah, like it's worth watching with, you know, like, especially if you have like a good headphone setup or, you know, good surround sound setup or something like that. Like it could be a cool experience for that, but yeah, it's nothing earth shattering, which is a shame because all the reviews are like, it's the scariest movie I've ever seen, and people don't know what they're talking
about. I will go next. So I just finished The Scald Crow by Grace Daly, and it's definitely going to be a top 10 book of the year. She actually was nominated for a Bram Stoker for, I think, like superior achievement in a first novel. So this is her first work, and she came out of the gate swing. It's about a girl or a woman who moves back to her childhood home after her mother is found absconded somewhere, so they assume that she's dead, and she has to grapple with some chronic illness that's been undiagnosed, childhood trauma, a creature out of Irish folklore, which I knew nothing about, so very into that. Yeah, she adopts a 12-year-old cat from the rescue that they kind of defeat not defeat, but they fight the creature together, and it's sapphic.
Love it.
Yeah, good body horror, psychological horror, like, love it. I can't say enough about it. Pick that one up for sure. And then I just finished with season 3 of Yellow Jackets. And why wasn't I watching this before? Is it because I'm like stupid?
Okay, see, so Mark and I tried to watch the first season, and we just couldn't get into it. Thought it was way too slow and kind of
Really? Yeah, I thought so. Like I thought that the third season was probably the weakest of the seasons, but like I still very much enjoyed it. I think it deepened like the mystery of what happened and whatnot. But I am anxiously waiting for season 4 for that one.
Yeah, I'm behind on Yellow Jackets too. I need to catch up. I really like it. I just, took a break for some reason. I needed to pick it back up.
You need to. If this will not surprise you probably, but Misty Quigley is my girl. Like,
oh my God. She is like one of the best characters.
She's so good. Christina Ricci, like, we don't talk about her enough, to be honest.
Yeah,
Fair.
Totally. Okay, so my picks, my staying spooky this week is I've been reading Teenage Girls Can Be Demons, which is the new short story collection from Haley Piper, and it's awesome. The first story had my like jaw dropping. It was so good. Sometimes you are jealous of writers. And I feel like that story, I was like, oh my God, this story is so well written and so thematically so good. I just loved it. So I'm looking forward to reading the rest of that. It does also include her novella, which is out of print, which is Benny Rose and the Cannibal King, I think it's called.
Ooh.
But I had read that previously and really liked it. So if anybody wanted that novella and they haven't read it or they like Haley's work, definitely recommend Teenage Girls Can Be Demons. And then movie-wise, I went to the theater this weekend and saw Ready or Not, Here I Come. And it was amazing. I loved it.
So excited to see that one.
Oh, it's so good. I'm such a fan of Ready or Not 1 was awesome.
Agreed.
And I love Samara Weaving with my whole heart. She's got
Agreed.
the best final girl scream in the biz. So yeah, definitely recommend seeing it. I think the plot was awesome. Like it was an example of a sequel done really right. Like where they just perfectly, I think they surprised me and kind of wrapped it up really perfectly. So highly recommend.
Woohoo! Yeah, we're excited for Tuesday. We're seeing it then.
Oh, nice.
Yep, double date.
Ooh la la.
All right. Well, Angela, could you remind the listeners at home, one, where they can get all of your wonderful writing and also where people can find you online if that's what you want them to do?
Sure. So my website, angelasylvaine.com. But mostly I'm active on Instagram. I would say is like the best place to find me, but I'm also on Threads and Blue Sky. And as far as my books, I have links to all of them on my website, but you can get them wherever you get your books. It's always nice if you can buy them from the publisher, as we know, but if that doesn't work for you, you know, I have links to Amazon and Barnes & Noble and stuff too. And also, they are now all available on audiobook as well. They just came out. So if audio is your jam, you can also get the audiobooks.
Nice. All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps up our episode this time. So everyone, stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
Stay spookies.